Oh, cheers.
Hang on.
By the way, I hate that you guys gave me shit for being late when I was out getting you guys drinks. It really hurt me. I wanted to just throw them out the window.
Cheers.
You're an a-hole. Stop ruining my Sunday fun day.
This is like watching a really shitty tennis match.
That was rude.
Oh, welcome back, Sebas. How was
Welcome
Hawaii?
back. Hey, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for welcoming me back. Hawaii was truly magical.
Oh, we didn't ask. We didn't ask.
No, we don't want to know.
You said, how was Hawaii?
Yeah,
Nah.
but
Did you?
I did, but
Oh, we've moved on though.
Okay.
I cut this. This is all clipped. This is all cut out. I see you're back on Zins again.
Yes, and I'm back on the wagon. Is that the right phrase?
Yeah.
I'm back on the wagon.
Keep going.
They're good, and I paid $8 for a pack of threes, and I feel bad about it, but whatever.
Yeah, they're from Hawaii. They're Hawaii Zins.
Yep.
So you're going through like 2 threes a day?
All right, so I decided I'm just gonna live my life.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. Red Bull and Zins at 9 in the morning.
Hey, we approve.
What made you make this like in life this discovery?
I saw you call me a on the last podcast.
All right,
and I was
buddy.
like, yeah, maybe I am living my life like
And that changed the game for me.
Oh man. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Slob on the Pod. I'm your host, Jordan Tondo. To my right, we have the Grizzly Bear himself, my chode host, Emil Shaya.
Hello.
And behind the laptop, hiding, butt naked. You guys can't see him because he's on camera. Yeah. Sebastian Leon, everybody. What's up, Sebas?
Hello, everyone.
Shut up. We're really upset with you, all right?
Yeah, dude.
We're trying to bring you on and help us out with the podcast. Yeah. And you're over there talking to all your friends about Emil and about me.
Yeah. But mostly Emil.
Mainly Emil. You're not inviting him onto your podcast. What's wrong with you, dude?
Yeah, dude. Which we discovered last week was all Jordan.
It's not true. He's fucking making up bullshit.
Is Jordan.
I believe it.
It is Jordan.
I believe it.
It's so not true.
Yes, it is.
I'll let you guys live in this fantasy land you guys live in, but it wasn't me. It's his podcast. He can invite you on. He has your phone number. He has your Instagram DMs. He could do all that.
We'll put the screenshot right here where in our group chat, Jordan confessed. He said, all right, it was me. I am the reason why.
I did that out of spite because you guys said something about me and I was mad.
I thought you were out of town, Emil.
See,
so
I told you. I told you.
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
I think we should all just fight.
No, see, I did tell you. He thought you were out of town. That's why. Right. See, he went bad on me and tried calling me out when I was trying to cover for him. I was like, in Sebas' defense, he thinks you were out of town still, so that's why he didn't invite you. And then here, Sebas is like, oh, Jordan said,
oh, but you still twisted it to make him seem like the bitch.
Well, you put me on the spot. I was at work.
Damn, that's why you go to church, huh? You got a real nasty side to you. Yeah. Yeah, you're like this sweet, good guy, and then all of a sudden you fucking weave these webs and you find yourself in a dark, like alley.
It's because I'm a
2,
Scorpio.
3 in the morning. Yeah.
I
tendencies.
You got that
as soon
dark
as you
side.
walked in, dude, I knew it.
Yeah.
You smell like a Scorpio.
This dude's sweet. He's nice, but he could spiral real
Is
quick.
Scorpio, the picture, is it like a happy face with a mask and then you take it off and you're just like a mean person?
Probably.
Because that's what you are. You know that, right? You act like you're a nice person. You're a good boy.
Yeah.
And you got the pretty boy look. But deep down, you're a piece of you're a bad friend.
I don't like you calling me this.
Good morning, so.
Good morning. We love you. Thank you for being
We
here.
love you, man. We're just fucking with you, dude.
I know.
I love you.
Just a little friendly banter.
Don't you got to go to
at
church?
9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Why are you getting back into church? Dude, don't go to church.
Dude,
Hang out with us.
I've always been
Hang
into
out
church.
with us.
I've always been a church guy.
Every Sunday.
Not every Sunday,
Obviously, because you've been here with us.
I do practice my Catholicism.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Alcoholism. I f***ed that up. Let's start the episode with Queef Coat because we haven't even got there yet. This one, I want your guys' opinion on it. You guys let me know what you think. Hating people is like burning down your own home to get rid of a rat. What does that mean?
It means I'm gonna answer this stupid one with another stupid one. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Like, you're doing too much.
Don't cut off your nose. Damn. Okay, now you're throwing two at us. I don't know what that means.
What do you think it means, Jordan? Because honestly, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what they mean by that.
People like burning their own home to get rid of a rat. I think it's like you do too much, maybe.
You're doing too much.
You're doing too much.
You're destroying the foundation of that relationship. So if someone is like fucking with you and making you feel negative, you simply cut that person out. Don't create a huge stink and burn a bridge or like create this big episode of drama when all you simply need to do is what's best for you and move on without that person.
I'll cut that. I'll probably cut that out. But thanks. That was a good one.
All
Because I still don't know what that means.
All right.
Because what does it have to do with hate?
It's a useless emotion and move to put energy into hating people.
Okay, that sounds all right. We'll wrap that up on that one.
You found the Queef quote. I'm just fucking.
Yeah, I need help, guys. Someone help me out here.
Yeah, we're trying.
Actually, last night I was gonna post on Instagram, be like, someone send me some queef quotes or some fashion or bastions, but I got lazy. And then it was Saturday. Everyone's watching the fights that we'll get to later. But yeah, so I didn't do it. Oh, dude, really thinking about getting back into vaping.
Oh no,
I'm like,
don't do this.
It's close. He went back to Zins. Why can't I go back to vaping?
Yeah, but exactly. Like we went through this whole thing where we got to Zins and justified that, you know what, it's the least of the evils in terms of getting that nicotine into our system, and now you're just gonna slip back. Yeah,
but like Zins hurt my stomach, dude. I just can't do it anymore. They burn too much.
Honestly,
I never got that issue with vaping.
Honestly, I've really been wanting a cigarette lately. So if you vape, I'll buy a pack.
Oh, you can't do that to me because I'm gonna feel like a piece of because later on you get cancer. I'm gonna be like, it's because at one time when I vaped and he bought cigarettes because he said he would.
This is what
you know what, Emil?
I'm just telling you. You're
worth it. I will buy a vape.
Thank you.
Well, what's making you want to get back into vaping?
I see you read the notes. No, dude. So like last weekend, I went out with some like my parents and like some of their friends and stuff, and like two of them were just vaping right across from me. We were sitting outside, and they were right across from me, just like blowing it. And obviously, I'm not one of those people like. Obviously, like if you think you're blowing smoke into someone's face, like you do something about it, you move out of the way. But I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. So I was just there, just getting like clouded up, and it smelled so good. They even asked me if I wanted a hit. I was like, because in my head I'm like, I could probably take one good hit, get a little Nick buzz, and then I'll be good. But I was like, nah, that's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
So I didn't do it, and I thought of and I'll tell you this: as soon as I saw them pull the vape out and I smelt it, I thought of you two. I was like, what would they think if I did this? You know what I'm saying? So, and then I was like, I really don't care. Yeah. So I took a hit of the vape.
How was it?
I vaped. I'm sorry, guys.
You did vape?
I vaped.
You did hit it
the whole night.
The second you said they offered it to you, I knew you did.
I hit it so much they were like, you could just take it home.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit! Did you take it home?
No. Oh. Not that big. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't vape. I promise I didn't vape. I was just joking. That was a lie. I joked. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be joking like that, but I apologize.
I don't know. What do you think?
I swear to God, I didn't.
Sounds like you did it.
No, I swear to God, I didn't vape.
Yeah.
But
it sounds like once you got it off your chest, you felt better about it, and then you wanted to go back to lying.
No, now I wish I would have vaped. Seeing that your guys' reaction, you guys really didn't care. So I really wish I would have vaped now.
No, we're glad you didn't.
No, I did it. Just because I've gone this long, like I said, like whenever I stop doing like a routine of something, after a while I start having like sweaty nightmares and shit of like waking up being like, damn, like why did I fuck up yeah. So yeah.
But you don't think it's rude like when people blow smoke in like other people's face, like not directly, but when they're just blowing it out and it's hitting everybody else in the room?
It's rude.
No. If we're outside and clearly like they're like, especially like, I mean, I hang out around with people that smoke weed and stuff. So like they're just gonna light up in front of you. How else are we gonna talk? Also, and like I said, especially if you being the smoker, if you feel a certain type of way, then you move yourself. You can see clearly where your smoke is going. You know, and most of the time, not everyone does it on purpose. It's just they let it out, and then the wind takes it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then in that moment, my bad, dude. And
yeah.
Try to like clear it from someone.
Yeah,
so you can't always control it.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think when people do it, I don't get all like you. Piece of shit just blowing their like no man, they weren't doing it intentionally. It's just they probably saw it and then after that they won't do it no more. They'll move or they'll like blow it fucking behind them. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair enough. Can we get to the next one? Can you scroll down? Hey, wake up over there, buddy.
Would you rather
want another Red Bull?
Would you rather reek of weed smoke like for the rest of your life or reek of cigarette smoke
Weed smoke.
Weed.
Yeah.
Hands down.
But what if you're at work and they're like, "Why do you smell like weed?"
Because I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
No.
I
guess I didn't think about that.
I mean, if you're at work and you reek like weed, yeah.
Like,
but dude, reeking like cigarettes is fucking nasty. I would like to think that, especially now, most managers and stuff, you could be like, look, dude, I smoked in this jacket last night, or like I smoked in the car and my shirt was in there yesterday or whatever. Like, you could come up with something, and it's on the nose. It's just so much more pleasant than like stale cigarette smoke.
Yeah, but do you ever like come up with a lie, and the entire time you're coming up with it, you see their face and like, you guys both know it's a lie. Why are you even wasting your time?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Because you're like, oh, it's because, yeah, I had a buddy and he smokes, and I had this car in case I was going to show up late for work. I had a card on the back of my shirt, so that's probably why it smells like it. And they're just like, I know you're lying, but I'm okay.
Or like when you tell your boys you hung out with people who were vaping and you didn't vape.
And then I said I did vape, but then I said I'm joking and I didn't vape.
And now we're all confused if you did or didn't.
You may never know. Next, we got unpopular opinion. Haven't brought this one back in a while. Handicap parking. Hate it. I don't think we need it, especially at gyms.
Damn.
What the fuck are you doing if you're handicapped? You shouldn't even be at the gym. Not only that, especially if you're in a wheelchair, you have wheels. You can park all the way in the fucking back and wheel yourself to the front. You're not going to be that tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I say first come, first serve, right? Early bird gets the worm. If you get there first and you get a front parking, good for you. Handicapped people should know if they want to park up front, they got to go early. What else I got in there?
I got nothing on that.
Well, once again, guys, unpopular opinion.
Yeah, unpopular opinion.
I hate that you guys can never help me out with this, because then I just look like the piece of shit here.
Well, I mean, unpopular opinion.
There has to be something. Don't you get mad when the parking lot is full and the only two available spots are handicap parking?
Do you ever just park in the handicap parking?
No.
If
I'm too scared to. If
I'm gonna wait in the car.
Yeah. If especially Walmart, if there's like fucking 4 or 5 rows open of just handicap parking, I'll park in one and let her get down, but I'll be in the car in case anyone says anything. I'll be like, all right, fuck on, I'll just move. But I won't leave it like unattended in that spot, because
No, they'll tell your shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I do it at gas stations. Like, I'll just do the handicap parking real quick if I'm gonna go inside. Yeah.
I could take that.
I used to do it all the time when I would return my Redbox movie. Mm-hmm. Just park right there real quick, return the movie, get out.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But also, now I thought about it, like, if you take like their handicap parking and like 2 rows down, there's like a regular one down, like available, they could just park there as well. What is 2 parking spots down gonna, is it gonna add time to their fucking life? Is it gonna make them walk again? Because now it's, like, what the fuck is 5 feet from 10 feet to the front door?
It's not usually just 5 more feet, though.
I'm thinking like gas stations, CVS, Walgreens, like those handicap parkings that are literally like you park and you just walk right into the front door. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we can never access that.
Yeah.
I could see you easily reversing this later on in your life when you're handicapped and you're like, fuck everybody that parks in my spot.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
You know how tired my forearms are?
Don't you see my placard?
You see my hand? It's calloused. Yeah. The entire hand has a callus over it. You have to wear gloves for the rest of your life.
I mean, the talking shit about handicap parking at gyms is crazy, because like, dude,
they're trying.
Exactly.
The least you could do is get them closer to the front.
Like, imagine you're like a fucking 78-year-old who just had knee surgery. You have a fucked up back. You have like crushed discs, and you're like, I'm gonna go to the gym and extend my life and work on myself. And then you pull up and there's a dog shit Jeep in your spot with a fucking Coachella sticker from 11 years ago, and he's just like,
okay,
you can fucking park in the back, dude. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Hey,
go Padres.
Riddle me this, all right? What about when they get into the gym? Some of these gyms are pretty fucking big. You know what I'm saying? So what does it matter? They're going to have to walk or wheel or crutch or hop or skip or fucking walk on their hands or whatever to a specific part of the gym. That's going to be further.
This is like the argument, like when someone orders a burger, fries, and a Diet Coke, and you go, bro, why don't you just get the regular Coke? Because it's 100 more calories and 40 more grams of sugar.
That one is
adds
stupid.
Up. You're stupid.
That argument is stupid.
You're stupid.
I'd prefer someone say, I like the taste. That's why. I know it doesn't do anything for me, but I like the way
but that's
Diet
not
Dr.
my point.
Pepper or Diet Coke tastes.
My point is, if you're adding 100 yards, it's 100 more yards that someone could. They're obviously going to the gym with a purpose, with a drive. So maybe that 100 yards of effort can be used inside to go from the sauna to the treadmill.
Well, that gym better not be 105 yards because they're fucked, right?
But you've just destroyed them by making them park in the back of the parking lot and fucking limp in, and now that was their workout, and they don't get the mental satisfaction of, I got in here, I did what I set to do in the gym today.
Or handicapped person pulls up, no parking, all the handicap's gone, so they got to park all the way in the back. They're like, fuck, I don't even want to be here right now. I can't even walk. They're like, fuck it, I'm gonna park in the back still. Then they get to the front of the gym in their wheelchair or however fuck, and they're like, damn, dude, like I don't want to do that. I didn't think I could do that. Look it, I already conquered that. What else can I do inside this gym? You know what I'm saying? It could probably motivate them before they even get into the gym.
Put 245s on each side of the fucking incline bench and die. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's max out the leg press.
I'm just saying.
Slide out of the wheelchair into the leg press.
That's my favorite part, when they hop in and they have to do this. God, it's terrible. Cut that out.
But you're just thinking about wheelchaired people. You're not thinking about people on crutches.
I really am. Yeah, I really am.
Old people. Like, there's more than just wheelchair people, you know?
What if they start, like, just, for a science, you like that? That was good, huh? Did you open your mouth?
I laughed so hard my Zin slipped out of my top lip and I almost swallowed
That's
it.
the one thing I noticed when they fucking take those legs out by themselves.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
No, you say, "Do you need help?" And they're like, "No, I got it." And then you just gotta awkwardly stand there for a little bit.
Yeah, they're clearly struggling. It's like, dude, let me just help you, please. This is embarrassing. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah. I was thinking as like a science experiment. What if we just put like 2 handicap parkings, like kind of far back, and see if does handicap ever park in them? Does someone that's actually handicapped? Does someone try to take them just because like they're far? Fucking no one's gonna be handicapped back here. No one's gonna park. You know what I'm saying? Or do they just always stay available? Because handicap parking's like, fuck that, I'm handicapped. I'm gonna park closer, and no one's gonna park in them because they're scared to get towed. You think that would happen?
Maybe.
I don't know. I want to
probably not.
We could get in trouble, huh, if we did that. If we just go and paint like the blue stripes.
It's illegal.
Oh, for sure.
Is it?
Yeah, it's illegal to park in the handicap.
So is your uncle. We still we still allow him. Speaking of, let's get into our next topic, guys. Jordan's World. Where I complain about shit that I assume other people will agree on, like the majority of people, but really it's only me. Problem issue I encounter. So this is just something I've been dealing with at work. And it's mainly with like old fucking guys, which I don't know why. People who want praise or acknowledgement for something good they did, mainly at work. If you're not getting a raise for it and you just want people to know you did something just so they can say like, oh shit, good shit, man. Good job. Like, cause this is my thing, all right? At work, we get like, people like can like write things in like, oh, I like the way the parks look. And then we'll get like an award or something. But that's it. It's just to like, hey, you've been doing a good job. Here you go.
Yeah.
I don't get nothing out of it. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, I'm just doing my job, and then 2, it's like, this doesn't do anything. But some guys I work with, they have to let it be known that fucking, that wall, that nice painted wall, I did that.
Yeah.
And not to get anything extra. The only thing is they just want people to know that they did that.
I'm 100% with you.
Like, why? Like, who fucking cares?
I've worked with people like that, and it's the worst, man. If we all just did our best, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with like, once you work with somebody and you know they're crushing it at the job, then, you know, someone will mention, hey man, great job with that or this. But when they're fishing themselves all the time, like, dude, you know, I did this and I did that.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for me, this place would, and it's like, bro, now you're putting people on the defensive. Everyone's here working hard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No one's not doing their job. And then, like, yeah, maybe someone's slacking or something, but then you go have a conversation with that person, but there's no need to approach it from I do everything around here and then you don't do shit. Because it's like, you're clearly self-centered and stuck in your head about your
and that's mainly what
contributions to the business. You know,
that's what the issue is. You're so full of yourself. You think you're that important. Like, dude, especially, I don't give a fuck. This guy at work, too, dude, like, he's just like, oh, like they're gonna make me do this and this. He's like, I don't fucking need this. I could go find, like, with all my certs I have, like I could go do this job and this. Like they don't fucking know what they have. And in my head, I'm like, that's embarrassing that you think that of yourself. Like, what are you talking? You know what I'm saying?
Go.
And then it's embarrassing that you say this shit out loud to someone. Like I barely know the guy because he's kind of new and he got transferred from another place. And I'm like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. Like, then go. Yeah. Then if you don't like it here, or like if you know you have a better opportunity, then why would you be here? It's fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
I've been that dude at jobs before, though. Not from a place of like I'm so qualified and I do this, but like when I would be down on a place that I was working at, like, yo, fuck this place. They treat us like this and they do that. I should go work here. Like I would complain to coworkers, and then eventually they would just be like, then fucking go.
Yeah.
Like, we enjoy working with you. We're having a good time. Shut the fuck up.
The other two guys he's complaining to are like, I mean, I thought we were having a good time.
Yeah, exactly. And then but I appreciated them being like that because I was like, yo, what am I complaining about? Like, these dudes are cool. Everyone I work with is cool. Maybe management, I don't agree with what they're doing and how they're acting and treating the business and stuff, but that's not my job. My job is here. So do this, do your job, have fun, go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Thank you for understanding.
Yeah.
Dude, another thing I hate is my mind. I fucking forgot it.
My body.
See what's wrong with me? Maybe I should stop doing things. Like, what are you doing? What are you thinking over there?
I'm just thinking that, management, a lot of the time they don't get the respect or acknowledgement for doing
This is the manager. Go on.
Says the manager.
No, is this mandatory right now to listen to you spew this?
No.
Okay.
But obviously, like,
are we clocked in? Are we?
I just think people that aren't management, like, they don't know what goes into it, so they kind of just see management as like, oh, they get paid more, like they're not doing anything. But it's really like you don't even know what we have going on in our head right now. Like,
no, I don't think that. I don't think that at all. Because I've been in those situations where I've kind of like somewhat been in charge of stuff, so I understand like there's reasons why like these like insane like requests are being made. Like, but it's, you know what I'm saying. But it's hard to explain it to like the lower people because one, you shouldn't have to explain yourself. You know what I'm saying. But nowadays everyone wants a reason why they have to do something. But yeah, I totally get you. No, and I used to be like that. I used to be like, man, fuck those guys. But once I got up there, I was like, oh, did I get it? Like, this is kind of, because I'm pretty sure we've all had a position at some job where we were like in charge of like a couple guys. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like you got to that level where you had to you were with a group of friends, and then they're like, hey, you're in charge now. You're gonna tell your friends what to do. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And like they're all like, man, you used to be like us talking shit about the manager, and now you're one of them. And now you're at that level. You're like, oh, fuck, now I see why, like, when we were bitching at the managers, this is what they were going through. Because they're getting yelled at from someone up on top, and the manager trying to fucking unscramble it to make these retards below understand it better. And they're like, oh, why should we do it that way? And it's like, dude, come on. I know it sounds dumb, but that's just what they want. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Yeah, I can put myself in those places, but this is something completely different.
When you got to recommend that they fire someone who's doing something that you did like 2 years before.
Oh, yes, dude. Yeah, dude.
Honestly, get him out of here, dude. I can't believe he's fucking. Who the fuck would do it that way? Cut to you doing it that way 18 months ago.
That's what I was gonna say. Another thing I hate. I have this coworker, and like, so whenever he's working, he's constantly just complaining like they want him to do like all this work, and he's like, bro, like I'm always out there outside doing this and this. And then the other day he got hurt at work, so for like a week he had to be in the office doing like office shit, right? Because he couldn't be out doing stuff. And
was he really hurt or faking it?
He cut his wrist at work.
Okay.
He was putting no, not like on purpose. No. Okay, chill, I guess. He was putting together a fence, and when he was trying to pull one of the boards off, a rusty nail got him, and like fuck, it looked nasty, dude. You can see like it was right here too, in the wrist area.
I think he did it on purpose.
No, because he didn't go across the highway.
I think he was looking for. I think he was looking for a way out.
No, well, if he does, he cut it the wrong way because you're not supposed to cut that way. We all know that. Yeah. You're supposed to go across from left to right, not up to down, guys.
He had his headphones in, listening to Jelly Roll. I only talk to God when I need a favor.
I only need a favor when I talk to God.
Am I a good coworker now, Jordan?
Anyways,
this is a horrible.
You're terrible.
This is terrible.
Anyways, so he gets hurt. Now he's in the office doing office work, and the whole time he's in the office, he's like, "This is bullshit, man. They should have me out there doing stuff. Look, I could have finished that fence by now." But the entire time when he's available to work, he's bitching that they have him outside working. It's like, which one do you fucking want? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hate it.
Hated it.
I don't know if I want to do that current event because I don't know too much about it.
Yeah, maybe not.
I just think it's crazy that. Never mind.
Don't skip past that.
You want to go to that one?
Kinda.
Have you ever? And I'm only asking this because I have. So, have you ever jerked off in a public place at work, or where's the weirdest place you jerked it?
All right. You want me to go first?
If you have something,
I've definitely. I don't remember when or what job, but I'm 90% certain I've jerked off at a job. In the bathroom.
Okay, no, hold on.
When like not a lot of people were working.
Hold on. You can't say I'm 90% sure That's pretty much like, just say yes. Just say I've jerked off in a restroom at work.
I don't remember.
But 90% sure you can?
Yeah.
Bro, you better not be a fucking doctor.
It's hazy or
I'm 90% sure I can do this operation, but you guys should probably go somewhere else. It's like, what do you mean?
It's because I've done it a lot everywhere. Like the weirdest place is probably in my car while driving. Like,
oh my god, so have I.
Yeah,
a road jerk?
Yeah,
bro, I thought I was the only one.
Bro, no. I drove from Yuma to Chicago one time, and there's a lot of America in the middle. Dude! Where it's just you on a road. And, you know, you could slow down to like 40 to keep it safe and no one's going to pass you. And then you see a truck coming up like a mile behind you and then you can kind of finish or move on or whatever before they even get there. It's very doable.
Yes, dude.
Very
it's
doable.
so doable. That's so crazy. Yeah. I thought I was the only one. I've only done it twice, which I think one too many is enough.
You have to clarify like what kind of road and where you were when you did it though, because I think instantly people's minds go to like you're in a parking lot at a park
at a school
or Walmart or like you're driving by a school.
No okay, so we're talking about road trip jerks.
Road trip,
all alone in the car,
highway, middle America,
wife, kids are passed out in the back seat. All alone.
No one's
no, you're all alone. No, dude. So
kids are on their iPads,
headphones on. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
No, dude. I went from Yuma to Phoenix one time, and I knew there was that dead or not dead cow road, but there's like a road where it's just like a long strip of like a 2-lane road where it wasn't like much going on, and bro, I was like bored and like music wasn't doing it for me, and like podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I don't know. I was just like horny while I was driving, and I was like, I could probably jerk off right now. Mm-hmm. Put on some XNXX and put my phone like in the middle and just.
Oh, you did that?
Wait, what are you talking about?
You put porn on? No, I mean, you just
jerk off to your mind?
I was just so horny. I
Hey, good for you, man.
While I was driving. Yeah.
Yeah, at your age, able to do that off the top of your head?
No, this was a long time. This was like 15 years ago.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. No, dude, I had to get something going.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Sebas? I saw you pull the mic to your mouth. No, say it, dude. Say it. Don't judge us.
No, I was just gonna say that's called the memory jerk.
Yeah, memory jerk.
Oh, memory jerk.
Yeah.
Nice.
The spank bank.
Spank bank. That's where that comes in handy.
Yeah.
Also handy.
Handy.
But yeah, so I've done that.
See, and so does it make more sense now that I say I'm 90% sure I've done it at a job? Because if you're gonna do a highway jerk, chances are you've jerked off at work.
No, because
you've jerked off at work, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, highway
100%.
Jerk. And being a highway jerk, man, qualifies you.
Well, I was just gonna say clearly if I jerked off while driving on the highway, I've done it in a restaurant. Yeah,
when no one's there.
Yes.
Yeah. Same. That's what I'm trying to say.
I do it at work now. You know how annoying it is, like at lunchtime, like when I want to just go and get a nice jerk session going, and I go into the office and there's like 3 people outside the restroom door hanging out.
Off in the office.
Well, you don't know our work situation. We have like one big restroom. There's only like 4 of us in our office, so there's like one big restroom, and so like there's a door, and then you go into the restroom, or it's the office side. Mm-hmm. So it's not a big wall that separates. So like the only way I can do it is if they're completely gone. Mm. Damn, I really hope no one at work listens to this, because up until now, I've never said that. But I mean, it's not a crime, right? Is jerking off at work in the restroom a crime?
I think it's potentially a crime.
Oh, because it's bodily fluids. To be fair, guys. Okay. Also, I gotta say this. I'm not just jerking off and coming all over the walls and stuff. I waddle over to the toilet.
Like a gentleman, yeah.
Yeah, I waddle over to the toilet, bust in the toilet and flush it down.
Yeah.
Sometimes
put a hand over it.
Sometimes I get post-nut clarity, and I'm like, those could have been some great kids.
That was stupid.
Yeah. Also, when you bust into the toilet, it literally looks like little tadpoles floating around in the. Just gonna throw that out there.
It does.
Next topic, guys.
Next topic.
Actually, same topic. Why are people making porn or masturbation as a negative thing?
Who's doing this?
I have done some research, and I've come up with some lists of pros and cons. Sebas, could you read them to us, please? Just go through them, and then we'll stop.
It's like, I'd really rather not.
What are the pros of masturbating?
Produces mood-boosting hormones, boosts self-confidence or body image.
Pause. I got a question on that one. Do you think that is true? I don't think that's true.
The body image?
Yeah, boosts self-confidence and body image?
Yeah, it does.
You think so?
As a fat guy who's fluctuated in weight a lot, there's definitely been moments where I've been jacking it and been like, "Good for you, man. You're in a good place right now. I feel good."
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Literally feeling myself.
Gotcha. Literally.
Yeah.
Next, improve sexual satisfaction. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah. I would say yes and no.
I disagree with that one.
Well, I think that goes with the next one.
Gives you post-nut clarity, like you thinking about having sex with someone.
Oh, no, don't read that part yet. Don't. No, hold on. No, but what I was thinking was, because, like, okay, I guess maybe think back to when you guys are single, but like, do you ever like want to like hook up with this chick and you're like, I really don't care to, but she's available, but like she's not on the top of my list, but you know, but like it's if you just jerk off and then afterwards you're like, nah, never mind, I don't need to. Like it kind of saves you from going on with that plan. You know what I'm talking about? You get like that post-nut clarity and you're like, nah, that bitch is kind of ugly. Like that's kind of gross. I probably shouldn't do that. And then like it's easier to let it go opposed to when you were horny and needed to bust a nut before.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Saves your life.
I've never had a list, but I get it.
Reduces prostate cancer? Is that proven?
Oh, yeah, actually.
That's a bold one. Look at that. That's in all bold.
Well, I only put it in bold because the things underneath it are explaining their reasoning behind it. So go ahead, Sebas, please.
A Harvard medical study found that increased ejaculations, including from sexual intercourse and masturbation, was linked to the decreased risk of some health problems, including prostate cancer for men. I'm sorry, dude, but like you can't be happy like studying that stuff. Like,
of course you can.
Of course you can, because the minute you find out, that's like like that's just like if
you can't be happy.
You can't.
Imagine
because you jerk off once a year.
You work hard all your like childhood, high school, you get into Harvard,
12 years
you get
of
into
medical
Harvard
school.
medical school, and then they're like, all right, we want you to do a research about jerking off.
No, I think
like,
you decided.
No, yeah, you decide at that point.
No one's forcing you. This isn't fucking Russia.
I get what you're doing. I
don't know how it works.
I think he thinks like lawyers, right? It's like the rookies, the first ones to get in, they get handed like the shitty list. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So he thinks as a Harvard doctor, they're like,
you're on masturbation.
Like
imagine they're just.
I wanted to do brain surgery.
Exactly. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah. That's true. But no, I think I think that would be dope to learn. Just like the guys that I don't know if it's true, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that men's sperm clears a girl's face.
What?
Yeah, it's really good for their face. So like
their skin, like acne?
Yeah. So like those Harvard doctors, they were probably super excited when they found that out. Imagine all the loads they were busting on girls.
Do you think the researchers themselves were busting loads on?
Well, I don't understand. Okay, if you're the scientist of this, why don't want to participate in any of these? You don't think Quentin Tarantino wants to be in a few of his films?
He does.
He does, right?
And he writes in scenes where he drinks tequila off of Salma Hayek's toes.
That's the smartest. He's the smartest man alive.
Yeah.
He's like, you have to do it. It's written in the thing.
It's in the script.
Who wrote it?
I don't know what to tell you.
The director wrote it.
Also,
You're the director.
Also, I'm playing that role.
Yeah. She says, all right, fine, I'll do it. And then it come the day of the scene, it's him on his knees. She's like, oh, it's you? Yeah, bitch, what you think? You think I was going to give this to someone else?
Yeah, it's not even the hot guy next to you.
It's not, I'm thinking of...
George Clooney.
George Clooney, yeah. Okay, you're thinking of the same movie? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, here we go, because you didn't finish. But compared to men who reported 4 to 7 ejaculations per month across their lifetimes, men who ejaculated 21 or more times each month save a 31% lower risk of prostate cancer. Just one more reason to make masturbation part of your sex life. And I agree. Should we get into the cons? There's not a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
And they're not even real.
They're not.
They're bullshit.
And most of them relate to like porn, if anything. But one con is getting addicted to porn / masturbating.
Okay. And
what's an addiction?
That's exactly what I was going to ask. Because what is a porn addiction? Like if you're telling me it's healthy to masturbate every day, once or twice a day, I need porn.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at porn once or twice a day, is that an addiction?
Maybe like.
Do you know where I think it becomes an addiction? It's when you're watching it and not masturbating. When you just want to look at porn.
I don't even know if that's an addiction or if that's just like, oh, I get what you're saying.
You're like, I so am into porn.
I don't have
like,
to.
It's not even a sexual thing anymore. I just need to be looking at it.
Dude, that would suck.
And you're at Denny's with your family, just just finishing a scene from earlier for nothing other than to like in your brain.
Oh, Kitty Pink 69 just fucking uploaded a new video. I got to check this one out.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to the restroom real quick. No, that's actually a good point. I think that's fucking weird for one, but I do agree. Like, yeah, if you're just watching porn without even jerking off, just to like, let's see where this goes. Let's get the story of this. You know, how's this gonna work out? How's it gonna play out? Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's specifically a porn addiction, not so much masturbation. Yeah, masturbating addiction that could get messy.
Because a lot of addictions, it's more about the process leading up to the thing. Like I'm addicted to cigarettes, so it's like I fantasize about going to Circle K, buying the pack, packing the pack, opening the pack, that fucking sound of the lighter, the sound of the first crackle, you know, that first drag that's like clean and all that. So if you're doing that with porn, if you're like, oh, dude, when I get home, I'm going to put my phone on the tripod and I'm going to pull this scene and I'm going to go to 2 minutes and 15 seconds because that's when Heather Harmon goes all the way down on it. And then you're like doing it like that's an addiction.
Yeah.
But I guess but if you're just like every day, like it's 5 o'clock, no one's home, XNXX, that person is hot. Let me do that. It's medical. It's medicinal.
Oh, dude,
you're getting it out.
Yeah, dude. When I was in Korea, that's what it was. All of us, all the guys that I was with, they were like, dude, at this point, I'm just jerking off because it's like I have to do it. Mm-hmm. Like it's like clockwork now because like we were just there for so long that it's like everyone did everything they could with their hands. So it's like I want to like you get to the point like. That's the thing is like that's where you don't have a problem where you do it so much you're like it's not fun no more. Kind of ruins it for you. But that's good. Maybe just take a break or something. But I don't see a problem with it.
It's funny how you put Harvard research for one of the pros and then for all the cons you just put like basic stuff.
Dude, and I didn't even
wrote the cons in like 30 seconds.
You can tell what side he's on by the way he wrote the segment.
Wait, go to the Explorer. I'm telling you, I literally just took these off a legit website. So like that's why I'm saying the cons they weren't that long, and I wanted to be like, who wrote this article? The fucking a master debater. Like that?
I do like.
What time is it?
It's 10:30.
10:30. All right. What time you gotta get here? Like 11, right?
Like 11:15.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. But yeah. So, what's the next one?
Oh, so mood changes if you don't do it. It affects your sex life with your partner. You neglect important responsibilities, and you might get caught.
I don't agree with the might get caught one. I think that's a pro.
Why is that a pro? What about like when you're young and like
I have a sexual fantasy where I want to get caught.
No,
when my mom opens the door.
Nah, that's crazy.
Don't do that.
I don't want it to happen, but when it does, that'd be pretty.
Don't do that. Church won't wash that away from Sebastian. Please don't put that on him right now.
I have like
might get caught.
I think I'm on the con side. Like you're on the pro side. I'm on the cons. I don't know. I don't trust this Harvard research enough to be like, all right.
We don't.
Oh, you don't trust Harvard enough, but you trust the fucking 30-second copy and paste cons?
Yeah.
Okay.
They align with his life.
All right. You neglect important responsibilities. That goes back to what I'm saying is like, yeah, if you're doing that, that is an issue. Like if I didn't pick up my kids because like I wanted one more cigarette or I got too high, or I'm like finishing a beer with some friends at a pub before I pick them up. Like, yeah, that's all. Of course, that becomes an addiction. So if you're at home jerking off and you're like, oh God, they got out 5 minutes ago.
That's what I was saying. That's a crazy thought. Yeah. It's like 2:50 and you're like, I got like 10 minutes. I could probably jerk one out right before I have to go pick the kids up. And then it takes like 10 minutes to find a video. So he's like, fuck, I'm going to be late. And it's like, I still got to bust this nut. I'm hard. I got to get rid of this. You know what I'm saying? And like you show up to that school,
you're
picking up your kids
to school
late.
With that post nut clarity too.
Yeah, but also you're like, damn, I'm late because I had to bust a nut. Like, not because I got stuck in traffic, not because like in a medical emergency, nothing. No, because I wanted to come so bad that I had to get this done before I could pick them up.
Still breathing weird. You're a little sweaty.
You pick up, oh, I'm so sorry. I just got out of work. I'm so sorry.
Hey kids, how was school today?
Dad, you forgot to wash your hands again.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you guys this.
God damn it.
How many times a day or week is too much masturbating?
4 times.
A day?
I think 4 times. I think
4 times a day.
I think 1 is totally normal a day. 2, and this is for guys. Girls are different. Some girls.
No, this is just guys. We can't speak on girls.
Yeah.
As much as I want to, I can't.
Can't do it.
I don't want to get in trouble yet.
So once, totally fine. I think 2, like, 80% totally fine. 90% totally fine.
2 a day?
Depending on what your day is. 2 a day is totally fine. 3, you're like, oh, damn, all right. You had a lot of extra time. You were really horny. You busted 3 out. I think 4 is the point where it's like, what are you doing?
A day?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's what I'm saying.
You ever have those, like, one time.
Bro, you ever stay home from school, like in high school, and then just see how many times you could in a day?
You know what? I never did that.
No.
I was more of just like if my parents did leave, I would bust a nut and then I'd be good for like the day.
Yeah. No.
I didn't want to like see how many times I could keep going because there were times where like my hand had blood on it. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, go a little too hard. I don't like using lotion or anything.
Where'd the blood come from?
I do dry. I go dry.
Oh, I go dry too.
And sometimes the friction.
Bleed.
In so many, in one, if you do like 4 in one
I
day,
definitely
you will.
chafed it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you chafe, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Callus. That's why I'm glad I don't work out no more. When I had callus, that shit hurt too.
Oh yeah, that's
ripping my penis.
Not a nice hand job.
I want to say a day. Let's go week wise. In a week, I think because when you say a week, like 5 times a week sounds like a lot. But if you say once a day, doesn't sound like a lot.
That's true.
And it's also doable because we all do it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you guys when's the last time you jerked off? You don't have to answer. We all look at him, yo.
I'm trying to think. I think I wanted to last night, but I fell asleep. Oh, yeah.
With your dick
earlier yesterday. That's why I was able to fall asleep because I was like, yo, I want to jerk off before I fall asleep. And then I think I thought about it and I was like, well, I'm really tired and I had time to do it earlier, so I'm good.
Yeah.
So 24 hours ago.
24 hours ago. Not bad, dude. Not bad. I think mine was like 2 days ago at work.
In the office.
All right, next topic with everyone in there. Let's do a Mill story, yeah?
Oh God. Okay.
All right, so Emil wrote in our notes, he got hammered at a wedding last weekend.
Yeah, I went to
He's a fucking dude. He's a rebel without a cause. Look at this guy. He's on a fucking roll.
Went to my friend's wedding last weekend.
Lock him up.
And it was a good time. It was one of those weddings.
First off, open bar?
That's exactly what I was
Sorry. Okay.
Open bar, but like a set open bar. So it's like they had a keg, one kind of beer. I'm good. They had one kind of beer and Palomas tequila.
What kind of beer?
805 Firestone Walker.
That's
Good beer.
Wow, yeah.
Good beer. So it was like there was a good, easy drinkable beer and a tequila cocktail. And I knew I was in trouble when we got there, and I knew the bartender. Like I used to work with him.
It was a local wedding?
It was a local wedding.
Dude, those are so fun.
And we worked together at a local establishment.
Okay.
And instantly I was like, oh, these are gonna be strong drinks. So
were you drinking mixed drinks?
I was drinking Palomas. So it was like they had fresh squeezed like grapefruit and I think a little squirt or something mixed into the grapefruit.
Sounds about right.
A little soda, whatever it was. They had the mix in a. It was like a
jungle,
a very fun traditional like Mexican wedding. So there was a lot of like, jugs of like the what are they, the agua frescas and stuff.
I like how it says like traditional wedding, like traditional Mexican.
No, it was, dude. Like she ordered all.
What was there, guys with sombreros and a fucking mariachi band?
There was a mariachi band.
Was there fucking donkeys and shit? Was there a piñata?
No.
What was traditional about it, Emil?
The mariachi band. They had requested everyone wear traditional.
Did all the girls have hairy arms?
Yes.
All right.
And they like the women were wearing like traditional like floral. It was fun, dude.
Shout out my Latinas.
It was dope.
I'll come them for you.
So I knew these drinks were going to be strong, and I hit it hard and fast. And like a very side note to the story, like an ex-girlfriend was there, and I hadn't seen her in like a very long time. You ever run into an ex?
Highlight that part.
You ever run into an ex that like you think like in your mind over time you fantasize like what went wrong and like what if
Oh, yeah,
all these what ifs?
Of course.
But in this case, you see that person and you're like, oh, they're so much better off. Like they're so happy. They're doing so good. Like it completely wipes away any fantasy you had in your mind when you were having a bad day or whatever.
Oh, damn.
Just killing it. Just doing so great. And there was like a, hey, how are you? Like, cool.
Wait, hold on. I get what you're saying. So you're pretty much saying like you fantasize that when you run into them later on down the future, you're going to be at a better time than them. And you're just going to be like, oh, not so much better, but like you guys are going to be like doing pretty well for yourselves. But like then you meet her and you're like, and it definitely doesn't reassure you. She's actually doing way better than you.
So much better.
And you're like, oh, fuck. Because
so much
was,
happier.
It was better when it was just an idea in your head that you're like, we're probably both doing equally just as good.
And then you want to dap them up and be like, yo, hey.
It was a good thing, right?
You did good. You came up. Congratulations.
See, it's funny because I don't care about those things, but my ex lives, I think she still lives in San Diego. So every time when we go over there and we go to the mall and stuff, because San Diego's pretty small for the most part.
Yeah.
You usually run into some people you know. And I always like imagine like when I run into her, I'm going to be like, damn, she's probably going to see me and be like, man, I fucked up. I should have stayed with him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But no, really, she's probably going to be like super happy with her new life and her new guy. You know what I'm saying? And
just
she's like,
A-okay.
Yeah. And she's just like,
A-okay. Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I should have just like ignored it and just left it alone and just let my mind think that I was better than her.
Yeah. So that happened, and that wasn't like a driving force to me, like drinking heavy. I was just like,
no,
I was at a wedding,
grown ass man. Yeah.
I was wedding, and like I said, I knew the bartender, so he kept pouring them heavy, and then like towards the end of the night, like I'd be walking by the bar, and he'd just be like, "Hey, you want a shot? You want a shot? You want a shot?" So there was some shots, and then at one point, I found myself in the parking lot smoking a little, and then once I smoked, that unlocked like the singing and dancing portion of the evening, you know? So like now I'm putting out like physical energy, and it's just like, dude, I'm almost 40.
Oh, you got sloppy, huh?
I didn't get sloppy. Like I
lived up to the podcast name.
I didn't embarrass anyone but myself a little.
You had your tie on your fucking head?
I didn't wear a tie. Dude, but with it being like a traditional Mexican, they had said in the invitation, like, traditional Mexican dress. I was like, what does that mean? Do I like go to Boot Barn and buy some fucking snakeskin boots and like a cowboy
the
hat?
pointy ones that go to
a bolo tie? Like what?
Emil just showed up super racist.
Exactly.
With a chihuahua in his arm too.
I almost just fucking got like a Raiders jersey and a hairnet.
Bud Light, just brought a Bud Light, 30-second Bud Light.
Creased up khakis and Cortez.
Oh, you racist.
No, so I got relax.
A poncho.
So yeah, I get hammered and everything, and then it's the end of the night and everyone's leaving, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna puke, you know? But like we're sticking around because it's our close friend. We're helping pick up the venue and clean a little bit, and I'm just starting to get the spins and shit. And I'm just like, I don't want to puke. I don't want to puke, because once you puke and you're that hammered, you're done, you know? Like it's over. You're passing out. Oh. So I sit in the car, and I was doing that thing where I was just like breathing, eyes closed, and you're like time traveling in the car, you know? Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're like dropping your friends off. And my buddy who we dropped off, he was like, are you good? Should we go out? Like, do you want to Uber downtown or something? You know? And I was just like, oh,
how late did you guys get back? I mean, it doesn't seem that late.
It was like midnight. It wasn't that
late. Oh, okay. And still want to go out?
And then, so we dropped the friends off. Again, I time travel, and now all of a sudden I'm in my garage. And
I love how you say time travel, because that's really what it is.
It's time traveling.
You blink and you're
absolutely. And then, so I stayed in the back of our minivan while my wife drove me home. So it was very like Uber style.
Oh, yeah.
Because I couldn't move. I couldn't have come up to the front. I would have puked when I walked out to go to the front. So we get home and I was like, all right, I just got to like get out of my clothes and get in bed. So I like with my eyes closed, like made my way to bed, got into bed, passed out, woke up a few hours later, pissed my pants, pissed the bed. And it was a trade-off. It was like I could have puked and then I would have been up long enough to pee before I went to bed. But to not puke, I went straight to bed with a full I was drinking right up until the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like, and I almost didn't feel bad about it.
Wow. I've never peed the bed from being drunk. So like, I've even tried. There's been times that I'm laying there, like I'm like, fuck it, I'm drunk. That's my excuse. So if I piss the bed, like that's why. And I'll lay there and I'll be like, I can't do it. And I have to crawl to the restroom. I can't do I don't know. But like,
if you have to choose though between puking and pissing the bed, what do you choose?
I'll puke. I'll puke and piss. I'll piss and then try to puke. Or I've done that before.
I'm saying, is there
I
one
cannot go to bed.
you dislike?
More?
Because I hate puking. I hate
throwing
puking.
up opposed to pissing in your bed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd rather throw up.
You would?
I really hate throwing up, but I also like. Now that I'm older, I'm like, do I have to buy a whole new mattress?
No, if you have a mattress,
I have like a memory foam. It's gonna remember all that shit's soaked.
Remembers everything.
It remembers everything. All the things are soaked in it.
I have little kids, so
I sleep on a sponge.
All the beds in the house have the mattress protectors on.
Even yours?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I should get that. Especially now that I have a kid.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Well, then in that case, I guess
the mattress
I'd rather
is okay. And like what I ended up doing, I woke up at like 4 a.m. just soaked in piss.
Were you itchy? Piss dry on your body is itchy.
And of course, yeah. And it had been there. Like I probably peed like an hour after I fell asleep and slept in it for like another 3 hours. So when I woke up to pee at 4 a.m. and it was a full long piss. So I had already taken hours ago like a full piss, slept in it.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of rolled everything over and then changed my underwear. I didn't shower or anything.
I wouldn't either. Nope.
I just changed the underwear and went and slept in the kids' bed and woke up to my wife looking for me. Like, where the hell did you go in the middle of the night?
Yeah, she has to go through every fucking room in his house.
And then she was like, are you okay? Are you mad? Like, what's going on? I was like, I just peed. What, buddy?
Dad, can I watch the underpants because Mom said when she leaves, I cannot playtime.
Yeah, you can watch Captain Underpants.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, can I watch all the shows that you want me to ask?
You can watch anything that you usually ask for, yeah.
Okay, got it.
I like how you made sure to say you can watch anything
that you
usually watch.
Yeah.
He's like, anything?
Yeah. Captain Underpants, Gravity Falls.
Okay. What were we saying before we rudely were interrupted? Luckily, he didn't show his face, so I can keep the audio.
Yeah.
His voice is always so cute.
Yeah, it was just that she like came looking for me, and like I like.
Are you mad?
I woke up and I was just like, oh, I peed the bed, and she was just like, oh god, oh god, I would have much rather you be mad.
Yeah. She's like, are you mad? You're like, I peed the bed. She's like, oh no, I'm mad.
Oh, you're just a fucking idiot.
I have 3 kids.
But that was a trade-off, man. I didn't want to puke, so I went straight to bed, and that's what happens. And you know what? Got the laundry done immediately and moved on.
No, dude, honestly, I don't know how you even felt. I can't fall asleep with a full bladder. If I have to go piss, I have to go pee.
Bro, I was time traveling. There was no time or energy to
You couldn't time travel to the fucking toilet, dude?
There's no time or energy to focus on what the bladder felt like. It was just about keeping the puke down.
Dude, the worst is when you're like drunk and you like have to shit and throw up, and you're trying to like shit so that way when you turn around to throw up, you don't shit out the back as well.
That makes sense.
Because I'd rather actually, now I think about it, I don't know why I don't sit there shit and then grab the trash can and just throw up into it while I sit down.
Yeah, you can.
But you know what though? You know what I hate to admit? Throwing up hurts and it fucking sucks doing and it's disgusting. But the next day, dude, you feel like nothing even happened.
Yeah.
Because you throw up everything, all the poison that's in your body.
Yeah.
You sleep for the night, you drink some water, wake up, and you're like, damn, I got fucked up last night, but I feel good.
Yeah, that's true.
Because every night I wish I could somehow be blacked out and make myself throw up, because then I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm blacked out, I don't remember anyways. But yeah, dude.
That makes sense.
Throwing up does make me feel better.
How are you guys' hangovers at your current age?
That was a very nice way of asking.
Compared to when you were
fight?
younger.
I mean,
I'm 30, all right? 30 and a half.
I said at your current age.
It gets harder as you get older, for sure.
Yes.
Last night, and we're going to get into it, was the UFC 300.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I picked up a small bottle of whiskey on the way to my buddi's, like a 375 milliliter.
Something you hold in your back pocket?
Yeah, just a little something. You know what I mean?
In a trash.
It wasn't a paper bag. And I had like 2-3 drinks out of that, and I didn't go hard. I switched to water for like the last 3 fights, and I'd be good to drive. Like, I didn't.
We were talking about that too. We didn't drink much last night either.
Yeah, I didn't drink a ton, but this morning I woke up and it was like, oh God, we're recording. I woke up like 20 minutes before. I was all disoriented. I asked you to pick up tall cans so that I could kind of level up. Like, so it's definitely more than it used to be, because it used to be I could drink fucking 4 times that, and then just you feel a little rough in the morning, but it's like, let's go get a burrito and and then like have our day and then drink again.
How old are you, for reference?
39.
Okay, so me being at 30, I actually remember, I want to say 25 or 26 was when I really noticed, oh shit, hangovers are gonna be a lot different from now on, because before that I had I could get blackout drunk next day. You know what I loved? I loved waking up Sunday morning still kind of drunk, and then being like, fuck it, dude. Like, now it's Sunday. I work Monday. I'll keep drinking till about 4 or 5, pass out around 6 or 7, sleep for the night, and then you work Tuesday.
Day drinking on a Sunday.
But not when you're having a restart. Well, like I said, if you get so fucked up on Saturday that you wake up buzzed, and it's like, I kind of like, because you're not hungover yet. It's kind of like, you kind of play that whole thing like, oh, I just got to keep drinking, and then I won't get hungover. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it going. You're done early afternoon.
Yeah, and it kind of works, but that's my favorite feeling. But I could do that all the time. Now, dude, like a hangover is like, oh, dude, I think I'm dying. Like, it's like sometimes like I'll wake up and like my head hurts for like probably, and it lasts longer too, like 2-3 days. Like, if I drink this, like if I was to get fucked up this weekend, probably like by Wednesday, I'd be like, up until Wednesday, I'd probably have like a headache and like some type of like just feeling like exhausted. And like finally Wednesday, I'd be like, oh, dude, I think like my hangover's finally gone. Like it'll last a long time. And I'm noticing like my tolerance obviously is like going down a lot more now that I'm getting older. But honestly, like I'm not out here trying to be like a fucking college frat kid drinking like that anyways. So like if I go home and I drink 2 tall cans and I'm good, then I'm glad that's what gets me buzzed. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind the low tolerance. Like as a kid, I mean, when I was younger, obviously like, oh, I could shotgun 40 beer, you know what I'm saying? Like go all crazy. But now I don't care, dude. Like if you can drink more than me, that's cool, dude. Like good for you. You know, I'm fucking jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like now I'm at the point where I'm adult. I understand now. So when I start feeling that like, all right, I need to chill. Like I should probably just start drinking water from here on out. Because my adult mind is telling me like, dude, just because you drink water doesn't mean you get sober right away. You're still going to get pretty, like it's still settling into your stomach. You have an hour or 2 of alcohol in your body that's still going to last even if you drink water.
Very much.
As a kid, I was like, the minute I stop drinking and switch to water, I start sobering up.
Yeah.
Or the minute I eat something, it soaks it up.
Not the case at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
If you drink so much and then just like chill for the rest of the night, that shit'll catch up to you.
Yeah.
You could be eating, drinking, and out of nowhere you'll be like, oh fuck.
That's what I did
It's
last
hitting me
night.
now.
I gave myself like 2 to 3 hours on the tail end because there were a lot of fights yesterday.
Yes.
So I was like, yo, for the last several fights, I'm just going to be good. And just ate and drank water. And like, I was good, but I still woke up rough. How old are you, Seabass?
23.
What are hangovers like for you?
Thank you.
They're getting worse, and I've been kind of turned off to drinking or a little scared to drink lately, just because it used to be that I don't want to drink because of how I act, but now it's just I don't want to drink because of the next day. Like it kind of like it's hard.
Did you have hangovers in Hawaii?
No, I didn't drink that much in Hawaii enough to get a hangover because we had like stuff to do the next day, and I didn't want to not enjoy the activities that we were doing.
When's the last time you drank enough to get a hangover?
It was when I was here, like I feel like a few weeks ago. Remember when I walked in hungover as fuck?
And what'd you drink the night? Oh, St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
Was it St. Patrick's Day?
You
Yeah.
guys went out, yeah.
What'd you drink the night before?
I don't even remember. Oh, it's because I was taking shots. Because it's usually like liquor that does it. Like with beer, I'll be fine the next day. But with liquor, like if I mix it, I'm
straight
done.
liquor shots, or are you doing
no,
like
it's straight liquor shots?
the mixed sweet shots?
No,
green teas and pink
sometimes stuff
shit.
like that. Yeah,
Pussies and shit.
Yeah.
Red hot pussies.
Yeah, red hot.
Give me 2 red hot pussies, please.
Yeah. Vegas bombs.
Yo, come up with some real quick. Come up with some crazy shot ideas that you would throw at the bartender.
I like paleta shots.
Okay, no, shut up. No. Like made up ones. Like I'm saying, like, hey, let me get 2 fucking bloody nipples. Like what's some? Because there's like those random ass like shots.
Yeah. Date rape shot.
Yeah,
It is crazy.
It's just
can I get 4 date rapes?
It's just tequila and a roofie.
Let me get 4 date rapes, 2 dick in the butts, and 1 face fuck, please. Oh, and a Corona.
Oh yeah.
Actually, 2 Coronas and a Michelob.
Hell yeah.
I'll close out for the night.
And then close me out.
Please.
Just say some stupid shit, and then you close it out.
But no, going back to what you were saying, it's funny because you're 23 and you're already thinking that way, and that's good. I'm at that age where going back to when you were saying about drinking, like now you don't drink because you don't want to feel a certain way the same day. Dude, that's how I was last night, and that's just it came with age. Before I'd be like, fuck it, dude, I'll deal with it tomorrow. But literally yesterday, I was watching the fights. We were at my parents', so they had all the beer and all the fucking food and wings and shit, so I could just indulge in all of that.
Hell yeah.
But I was like, dude, I do have to do a podcast in the morning at fucking 9 in the morning thanks to these 2 fucks, because this guy wants to be holy all of a sudden. This guy wants to go out and hang out with his other friends, doesn't even invite us. But it's all good. I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to talk about, let bygones be bygones.
He's okay with it.
I'm totally fine with it. It doesn't fucking bother me at all. I'm
Yeah.
totally moved on with it. Doesn't even bother me. But so I was like, I have a podcast tomorrow. So literally, I probably drank 4 beers last night. Oh, I did smoke weed, but that doesn't that thank God for weed. It doesn't affect me the next day for anything. Maybe I might be a little groggy if I do too much, but I don't get a hangover. Nothing.
Take a heavy edible or something late at night. You're gonna be a little groggy. Yeah.
Yeah. So so as I get older, that's what now when I drink, I'm like, I do have shit I got to do tomorrow. I can probably still do it hungover, but I don't want to feel that way. And and not only that, but it also affects your mood. Sometimes I'm moody. I'm very like people just irritate me. Anything like I'm just very like not myself, and I don't like that. Yeah. So I'm getting into like also a little bit of I don't like how I am when I'm hungover. I know I can be like kind of annoying and sassy. Side I apologize, but yes, I'm not gonna lie. I'll admit it. But don't ever fucking say it again. All right, don't bring it up again. Ever.
I don't think I've seen you hungover.
Oh, I don't drink to get hungover no more. No. But I'm down to. But I haven't found a reason to. Yeah. Before I'd be like, oh shit, I don't work tomorrow. I'm gonna get fucked up tonight. Tonight I work tomorrow, but I'm gonna watch some baseball. I'll probably have like a drink, and then I'll just be chill. I'll probably smoke a little weed, and then just pass out. And I love that. But I hate it because I'm a little. I used to make fun of people like that, call them pussies and shit. But I get it now, dude. I apologize to those people that I made fun of before.
That's good. That's big of you.
But yeah, dude. I'm growing up. I'm 30 now. Dan, that's a lot. Let's not do the Drake stuff, right?
You want to do UFC?
Because what time is it? What time is it?
Close it out.
What time is it?
10:51.
Yeah, he's got to leave by 11. Let's do I want to do the UFC stuff. We can get to the Drake stuff later. More is gonna unfold in time. UFC 300 was yesterday, guys.
Yeah. First
off, did you guys watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
I'm just making sure. Because, me and Sebas posted about it. You didn't, so I don't know.
No.
It didn't happen if you didn't post about it.
I do things I don't post about, yeah.
UFC.
We know.
300.
Yeah.
And last night was, I'm going to say this.
Beautiful card.
I don't think so. But, no. I'm going to say this because I also don't want anyone to think that, I'm a fucking, I know everything.
Old head.
No. I don't want people to think like I know about like UFC.
It was a good card?
Leading up to like, okay, let's just say this. If there was a wedding yesterday, I would have been totally fine missing the fights.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God.
That's fucked up.
No, okay. And let me tell you, I'm not like a big fan. I'm the casual fan, as people would say.
Okay.
I would say I'm casual too, but I understood the early prelims had people that you've seen like headline fight nights and shit.
If Okay.
The 3 p.m. prelims.
No. You guys are a little bit more than casual fans. Because casual fans will just be like, oh, yeah, I watch. When there's a big fight, I'll watch them. You guys, like the prelims, some of them I didn't know of them. You guys know of them because you guys watch a little more. And the fact that you guys even remember that they have, like, headline fight nights, like, that's even more. And, like, maybe from their face I've noticed. But to me, it wasn't. A lot of them were like, I don't really know them that much. I've seen them fight a few times. Okay. Like, I've seen them fight. Yeah, they're cool. But what I'm saying is, like, there wasn't, like, a Diaz. There wasn't a McGregor. There was really none of that. Like, the closest we got was, like, maybe fucking Jamal Hill and what's his name?
See, that
was, like, the closest we got to, like, some crazy drama. But other than that, there was no crazy McGregor shit. No one fighting. No one, like, crazy, like...
But you're saying, like, the storylines weren't as crazy as before? Like, or, like, a huge name like that?
I'm just saying for 300, you would think it had everything. A dope ass card, drama leading up to it, people talking shit. Like, they needed a McGregor or a Diaz to, like, light some fire or say some shit about everybody for no fucking reason.
I think,
like, and I know it's all like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
I gotta say this before I forget.
Yeah.
But, like, I know it's like all like, okay, we chill, like, you know, we just like the fights. No, but you got to build up on it, and there wasn't enough build up on it, if that makes sense. I think there was fights before this that I was like, oh fuck, like what fight was it? It was a fight night one that had like a stacked card. It was the Mexican one. I don't remember, but it was a while back. You know what I'm talking about? But even that one, I was like, dude, this is all these, like, 6 of these fights I cannot wait to see. This one, maybe like 3 fights.
I just think there's not a lot of I think it's a hot take. There's just not a lot of that drama in the UFC right now. So they focused on stacking the amazing fighters and matching them up really well. And, like, just having from fucking 3 p.m. to, like, 11 p.m., there was good fight after good fight. And then, like, the last 3 fights you watch are championship fights, 5-round fights. It's pretty unprecedented and enjoyable to watch. And like, I do still think I'm a casual fan. I don't think I'm hardcore. And the things that I say, I'm clearly, like, getting off of ESPN or, like, the lead up PR that
but
UFC
it also makes sense
out.
to you.
Yeah, and it makes sense to me. So I like buy into it a little bit.
Okay, the reason I say that about the whole casual fan thing is because, like, I listen to podcasts and it kind of annoys me when other guys talk about UFC and they've either never trained in it or don't even know too much about it. It's kind of like a wasted, like, okay, why are you guys talking about it? Yeah. Your opinion really doesn't matter. So I'm just highlighting that, like, by me saying this, clearly, like you said, it's a hot take, right? This is me coming from a fan that's just like, I'm used to the big names. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I get that.
Like stand-up.
But there is no big names right now.
No. It's just like stand-up too. Like, I'm used to, you know, like the Tom Segura's, the fucking, the big names. So whenever there's like these up-and-coming open micers or like stand-up that are popping up, like, I really don't care because they're not really up there yet. It's
and that's more what this was. It was just like people that have been grinding for 10, 15 years all together, and then you're able to look at it and be like, wow, there's a lot of talent out there in the pool.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of drama around it, not a lot of build-up, because there wasn't like one polarizing person or 2 polarizing people that were just like,
yeah, like, let me say this, like, if for someone trying to get into UFC, this one have caught their attention, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Because I think what caught mine was the crazy drama, the fights at the weigh-ins, you know, like the trash talk, the shit about people's families. And I know it's like over the line, but I mean, dude, it's fucking fighting. That's what I hate when people are like, oh, he went over the line when he talked about his parents. Okay, but like in 24 hours, they're gonna get into a ring and smash each other's fucking face in. So words are really what you're mad about right now? Get the fuck out of here. I know he's talking shit.
You
crossed the line. You don't think he crossed the line when he fucking jabbed you in the face and broke your nose? Is that not crossing the line? Get the fuck out of here. You're fighters. And you have a fucking feelings.
He's trying to knock you out.
He's trying to murder you. He's hoping that if it goes down to it, one of us is gonna die. It has to be you. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry they fucking talk about your dead mom. Dude, fuck out of here, dude.
Speaking of knockout,
at least you're alive. What?
I said, speaking of knockout.
Speaking of knockout, dude. Honestly, I wrote only the notes from the Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje fight, just because up until then, that's the only thing I remember.
Dude,
I watched the fights, but like nothing really stuck out. At the end of the night, when I wrote my notes in bed, I was like, yeah, that fucking knockout at 2 seconds that I didn't know was gonna happen. But I fucked up. In the 4th round, I thought it was the 5th round. So when it went down to like the last 10 seconds, Max Holloway, I thought it was the last round. So he always does the let's fucking bang it out. And it didn't happen. And I was like, damn. I was like, well, Max obviously won that fight. And then there was like another round. And I was like, oh, fuck. So then when it went to that, and he was like, let's bang it out. Yeah. The whole time I'm like, well, why wouldn't Justin Gaethje do it? He's already pretty much lost the fight. You might as well go out in a cloud of bullets. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out fighting. And he did, and he got knocked out in 2 seconds, at the last 2 second mark. And it's crazy because, and I don't even, like, it's like, well, it's almost like disrespectful in a way, but it's not, because you know what you're getting yourself into when you bang it out with Max Holloway. But what I'm saying, Max Holloway did, like, in baseball, right? The unwritten rule. When you're up after so long, and it's like the 8th or 9th inning, and you're still smashing home runs, you're just rubbing it in their face, and you're a piece of shit. And, like, as a baseball fan, I don't believe in that unwritten rule. It's not an unwritten rule. It's like, you fucking win till the end of the game. You know, if it's fucking 25-0, you should have fucking been better. Fuck it. Yeah. But that's what this is. It's like, bro, Max, you already won the fight. You won almost, what do you think it's 3-1? 4-1, I mean?
No, it was 4-0.
You think so? Okay, you don't think Gaethje had like I think he had like the 3rd round or 2nd round?
Maybe 3-1, but it was probably 4-0.
So he had it in the bag. All he had to do was last these 10 seconds. He didn't have to fucking rough this guy out, but it's his natural.
But that's what makes it so fucking gangster, dude, is that he was like, yo, I already won this, but if you want to knock me out in the last 10 seconds, like, here's your shot.
That's right. It was more towards Gaethje. Gaethje was like, oh, he's probably going to get knocked out, but he's dope for doing that.
Yeah, let's go.
Holloway was just kind of like, I mean, this is what I do. Like, if you're down to do it, let's bang it out. Yeah. But I mean, in a fucked up way, coming from Holloway, dude, like, you're kind of bullying the guy into doing this. He's like, in Gaethje's head, he's like, well, I'm already losing. I'm not going to fucking bail out in the last 10 seconds because this is what this guy does. Yeah. He knew that going into the fight. That's Holloway's style. If he lasts to the end, he's going to bang it out the last 10 seconds. Yeah. And just throw, like, fucking hits.
But Gaethje, in that moment, in that last 10 seconds, it was 50-50. Gaethje was swinging hard, too.
He didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to do it, but he was he's trained to do it. So it's not like a baseball or like a football where one team has the possession and they could lean back and chill, but they're pushing it, because it's instant 50-50. Mm-hmm. Like, everything, if that went the other way and Gaethje knocked him out with 2 seconds left, yeah, people would have been like, Holloway, you're a fucking idiot. Why would you do that? But they would be like blown away with how we've seen stuff like that in the UFC where people hang in there, and then they win even though they would have lost the fight. Submit someone in the last round.
You're right. Like Gaethje could have got one solid on Holloway and fucking knocked him out in 2 seconds. That's right.
And then it's like, yo, then what do you say? Do you say, like, props to Holloway for putting it all on the line even though he had it?
That's how I saw it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. And by the way, I'm
like, you're an idiot.
No.
And by the way, Gaethje's the shit if he knocks Holloway out after losing potentially 4 rounds. Yeah.
Well, no, in those 10 seconds when they were like, we're gonna go to the middle, I was like, this is it. He either knocks him out or he lost. It's over. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I didn't think about that. Gaethje could have went the other way and knocked him out in the 2 seconds. He could have got one clean on him. But no, I'm not bitching about it. Like, I obviously complained about, fighters, getting mad about words. Yeah, but no, I'm glad. The whole fight, I'm like, if it goes to the end, I hope they go to the middle. It's even not to knock him out. I didn't want to see him get knocked out, but I just was like,
it's exciting.
It's a ritual. It's like Holloway's thing. It's like, you lasted this long? Let's just 10 seconds, bro. Let's just see. It's like the last fucking sprint of the mile. Like, let's just see how much we got, and let's just put on a show for these motherfuckers. And people go hyped, bro. When you start seeing 2 guys just fucking like pull, like just pop, like they're not dodging, they're just like both taking it. Like, let's just see who can hold for 10 seconds. That's insane, dude. Yeah. Like, oh, it's so fun. But yeah, no, I didn't think about that. Gaethje could have fucking knocked him out. He could have just fucking closed his eyes and thrown some crazy punch and clocked him.
And that was the 3rd to last fight.
I know. I forgot about the chicks between that. Yeah. That fight I don't really care about.
I honestly
what's her name?
Really focused on drinking.
Did you guys
water.
watch it though, dude?
I watched it.
Yeah.
The girl that lost, bro, she lost like 3 times in that fight.
She got choked out, right?
Yeah, and she got choked out.
She was like,
the round ended. The round ended. Her body like limped off to the side because she got choked out, and then she had a minute to recover.
She was confused as shit. They got her up, and she like was looking at the wrong corner. She was out.
I was just thinking, like, imagine her like sitting on the stool, like, man, I mean, I lost, but whatever, I fought good, and then like, and everyone starts leaving the cage, and she's like, wait, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, and then next fight, Jamal Hill and Alex Pereira.
Alex Pereira.
Fuck you.
You got to announce it how John Anik and Daniel Cormier pronounce it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, real quick. So Max Holloway got the bonus.
Yeah.
2 of them.
2 bonuses.
He got 600,000. He got knockout of the night and fight of the night, right?
He probably walked away with like a good 1.5 million last night.
But I'm glad, dude. Of all people, he's such a he's an old head. He's one of the oldest, still fighting, still winning.
He's Hawaiian.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say this about that fight real quick. And he's Hawaiian, yeah.
Wait, real quick though.
What's up, cousin?
He's only 32 years old, but he's been in the UFC since he was like 18 or 19.
That's what I'm saying. That's
crazy.
dog years. That's like fucking 60, bro. He's a veteran at this point, and he's winning. That's why coming to this fight, I wanted him to win, but I didn't think he'd win. Just being that like in the past, that's what history shows. Someone that's been in for a while, these younger guys, they kind of come in and they're like, yeah, they were badass in their prime. Now they're kind of their time's up. You know what I'm saying? Their age is showing. Their bones are older. They're a little bit more brittle. They've been through more. So I honestly didn't think he was going to take it. And I mean, at 2 seconds. But even then, he was going to win no matter what. Yeah. He controlled the whole fight. He looked clean. It was dope. I was excited. But yeah, dude, 600,000. That's fucking insane.
I think that's going to be knockout of the year. Like, I don't think anything's going to top that. And if anything does, then that's crazy.
Okay, what's better? The fact that he knocked him out the last 2 seconds, or when Masvidal fucking need what's his name in the first 5 seconds in the beginning of the
Ben Askren.
Ben Askren, yeah. So like that. I mean, I get what you're saying. Of the year, yes. For this year, that is probably the most amazing knockout time-wise, story time.
I think this was better.
And for a B.M.F title, like everything behind it, yes, this one was. But I don't know, man. That was starting the fight, running out.
Yeah, but
done.
What's better than that was Conor McGregor doing that to Jose Aldo.
Okay.
Because that was for championship.
As he was backing up.
Yeah. We could go on and on. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the year, that was knockout of the year. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Homeboy for getting ducked into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, Chael Sonnen?
Chael Sonnen. I love that guy,
dude. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Dude, because normally they announced it, and normally like the other fighters that are in the crowd will come up and say applaud him, but I think they hate him so much. No one did. He stood up behind the announcers and looked at the screen and got a little teary-eyed, and he was like clapping and saying like thank you to everyone, and that was it. You could tell he was like standing around looking like to see if anyone's gonna come up to him and applaud him. No one did.
They're like, we're going to get another beer.
Yeah, and I was like, but I get it, man. Like, and just like him, Chael Sonnen was a McGregor at the time. Like, he was someone that just talked so much shit. Even if he knew he was gonna lose, he's like, I'm still gonna fucking make this fight. I'm gonna talk shit, which is funny when people yap and it's like, dude, you're clearly gonna lose. Next fight, Jamal Hill, and that was a pretty good one too.
It was cool. It was fast, but it was just cool to see Alex defend his title at light heavyweight.
Who are you guys going for?
Alex for sure.
I didn't have
he's just
anyone
had
on
such
this.
a crazy UFC run in like less than 3 years or 2 years. I think he's been in the UFC. Already won middleweight championship, lost that, moved up to light heavyweight, won that, defended that now. And then I think he's going to move up to heavyweight.
He said it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He said it. He said he wants a heavyweight.
Oh yeah, his translator.
Dude, if he wins heavyweight, that's three different divisions.
And I think he could, man. Like we talked about this a little bit earlier, the fact that he weighed in at like under 200 pounds or whatever, and then 24 hours later. Yeah,
can you check that? I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, he weighed in at 185, and by the time he fought, he was like 230 something.
Yeah, he's at least 235, 240.
Yeah, but I think light heavyweight is more than 185.
That's what.
Can
you look at
what?
see?
Light heavyweight?
Yeah,
it's 205.
It's 205. Yeah. So he weighed in at like 203 or 204, and then the next day he was like 232. That's what I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
wish someone could look it up. That'd be cool.
Oh, my bad. No, because I know that's what it was.
No, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know
I'm
for
the
sure.
internet right now.
Yeah. I'm telling you, because earlier you thought maybe he weighed in at like 185.
Well, no, I thought it was something crazy because I was like,
I know he's fought at the lower weight,
but 205 to 235 is still crazy. That's
bro, in 24 hours, and they show the side by side picture of him where his face is like sunken in. You see his collarbone and shit, and he still looks good, but then 24 hours later he's like hydrated, plump.
See, that doesn't make sense though.
All beefed
all
up.
caked up.
It doesn't make, but it doesn't make sense though. Like, how is that fair? What's the point of even weigh-ins if after that you're just going to plump back up to a heavy-ass weight?
And then you're
literally
a heavyweight fighting a light heavyweight.
What if the other guy, he normally is at 205, so he goes up to like, what, 207?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then that's why that guy should fight at 185 and not 205.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
And That's why.
That's someone getting into that. I get what you're saying.
If Pereira starts training at his heavier weight, dude, he's going to be... If he's just walking around at 240 and he's training at 240, like 235, whatever, he's going to be nuts.
Yeah. And I want to say, the thing that was dope about this fight is the fact that right before he got knocked out, they tried stopping the fight because he got kicked in the nuts. Yeah. And fucking Alex was like, no, like, I'm good. Let me, like, and you could tell, like, he something in his mind, you saw it where he was like, no, like, I got this, hold on. Like, he saw something where he was, like, open somewhere, and so he didn't want the fight to stop at all. He's like, no, chill, and he told him back off. Next hit, clocked him. Dude, that was fucking... It was so sick. Like, how he's like, no, I got this.
I was like, that was some Terminator shit. Like,
dude, it was, yeah.
He said, nope, hold up.
He's like, hold on, I just saw something real quick.
Knocked him out, dude.
Dude. And I think he felt the momentum. He didn't want to break it with, like, a little timeout just to check him. He's like, no, I'm good. Mm-hmm. But,
UFC news. Anybody want to read it?
Conor McGregor
fight on June 29th versus Michael Chandler. That's right. They announced it. Yeah.
Conor McGregor returns to the octagon. And are you guys excited for that? I'm excited for that.
Anything McGregor. McGregor could fight a bum next door. I'll watch. I love McGregor, dude.
I'm not super excited about it. But
Shut up.
I'll watch it. I'll get more excited as time. I'm a hater, so like the announcement doesn't excite me. But I'm not going to deny the fact that it's an exciting thing to see happen. And once it gets closer, I'll be into it.
Well, this is just from The Ultimate Fighter, right? That's what they're doing? The Ultimate Fighter fight? Remember they were coaches?
Yeah.
Which I fucking hated that season, by the way. It pissed me off.
It was whack, yeah.
They did the veterans versus the new guys, and clearly the veterans fucking took over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why the fuck... I was so stupid. But, so I think they're just finally making up for that fight. But no, I'm very excited. Especially, I watched that season, obviously. Michael Chandler has, like, some fire in him. He can hold himself from attacking McGregor, but McGregor can throw some shit at him, and he's still just like... all right, motherfucker, like, he gets fucking dark. Like, Chandler gets crazy. I think of him as just, like, a pretty white boy, like, you know, badass fighter or whatever. But, like, when it comes to shit talking, like, he has a dark side to him. I can see it. So, I think leading up to this, I'm excited to see, like, the marketing of it. McGregor coming out. I mean, he's feeling like a superstar right now. Mm-hmm. He's in one of, like, Amazon's, like, most watched fucking movies ever. He looked good in it. I mean, he did pretty well. We're talking about Roadhouse here with Jake Gyllenhaal. So I'm excited for it. Huge McGregor fan. If I would put money on it, McGregor.
You're going on with McGregor?
If I was to put money, yeah.
If I had to put money on it, I'm going Chandler. He's had more time in the octagon in the past few years. But he's also, at this point, he's taken more than a year off already. So they're both kind of going to be rusty.
Well, McGregor, last time he fought was, what, 2019?
Yeah, 2021, I think, 2021.
Oh, I thought it was 2019.
Nah.
Look it up, please.
He fought just Dustin Poirier.
I'm pretty sure it was 2019. I could be wrong. Just like I thought 105.
It was after COVID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But what about you, Emil?
I'll probably go Chandler just because, like I said earlier, I'm a little bit of a hater.
Let's put money on it.
I'm a little bit of a McGregor hater.
Oh, money? Emil doesn't bet money.
I'll bet money.
Let's put a new camera on it.
Damn.
Whoa. Sheesh, that'd be crazy, actually.
So one of the other news things that I had on there was Aljamain Sterling. Have you guys heard of him? He was the bantamweight champion, lost to Sean O'Malley.
Yeah.
He moved up to bantamweight. He moved up to featherweight, actually. So he moved up 10 pounds. And he dominated the other guy by just wrestling him the whole time. And so now fans are saying that his fights are officially the piss breaks because of his lackluster performances. So whenever he fights now, everyone's like, all right, let's go take a piss.
See, and that's what sucks about like something like UFC that's so big is like on top of being a winner, you have to be an exciting winner.
Yeah.
Because like all he did was probably just hold him onto the ground all the time, just take control of him on the ground, and then he probably won the decision. For him, he's like, dude, I fucking won. Yeah. Like, this is what I trained for.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't do a fucking backflip and knock him out. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, and it's sad to say, but UFC is that. Like, you have to be a great fighter as well as put on a great show.
Yeah.
People boo when there's strategic fighting. As like someone that like people I know that actually train and they actually like have belts and shit, like they're like, oh no, that was a great fight from like an actual fighter standpoint. Like the way like they broke it down and stuff, I was like, oh, okay, I guess it makes sense. But from a fan's perspective, from a casual viewer, it's kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get it. You know, they're doing some dope shit. They're saving their energy, whatever. They have a plan. No, dude, I don't give a fuck. I want to see blood. I want to see someone die. I want to see Someone's head.
I want to see Max Holloway knock out.
I want to see that all the time. Yes, exactly. So no, man.
To truly be a UFC star, you have to be an exciting fighter that puts on great fights, and then you have to be great on the mic as well. Because that way, even if you lose, like people are still gonna love you, and you can always like continue your career even after the UFC. But if you just don't talk at all, or like you speak a different language and no one knows what you're saying, like damn.
But I don't know if you guys, but like, do you notice like some fighters, they don't do that when they first start out, and after a while they're like, oh, I realize I need to be like a McGregor, so they kind of try to talk the trash talk, and it's so awkward. Yeah. Like Khabib, when he started like, not Khabib, the other dude that came from his camp,
Islam.
Makachev. Yeah, like when he like after he won a fight, I remember he was like talking. She's like, "I'll fucking fight," but he had an accent, and you could tell he was kind of like hesitant with things he wanted to say. So he's like,
I smash everybody.
I smash everybody. You come to me, I fight you. I beat you. I'm the best in the world." Like it's like, all right, that's not you. Yeah. The last two fights, you were like, praise Allah and all this shit, and now you want to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, no. What else you got on here?
Dustin Poirier versus Islam Makhachev on June 1st in New Jersey. That's a huge fight.
That's a bigger fight to me than McGregor.
Oh yeah, because that's for the championship.
But also just like one is clearly more cash grabby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, these guys have been out and they're coming back. Their names from a couple years ago. Obviously, McGregor has made the UFC more money than anyone else. You know, like I acknowledge all that. But Poirier, Makhachev, dude, fuck. That's gonna be.
It's exciting.
Like,
but
that's the one we should be putting money on.
That's hard though because Islam.
No, because we're all gonna go for Makhachev.
No, I go for Dustin.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll take your money.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take your money.
50-50.
Oh well, I'm saying I go for Dustin, but I don't think he.
You don't think you're gonna get that money back?
I think if Dustin's really gonna go for it because it's probably his last title shot he's ever gonna get. So. I mean, that's why I would put money on him. But to think that he's going to actually pull it off against freaking Khabib's prodigy, like, I don't know. That's tough.
I'm telling you, like, Makhachev, like, all those guys, those Russian fucking Dagestani people, they all seem like they'd rather die than lose. Yeah, so that's why it's very hard to, like, I can't see them losing. I can't see, like, if someone was fucking breaking their arm, I think they would just let it break. I don't think they tap. You know what I'm saying? I think they would just pass out before they tap. Like, I don't see that happening, so that's why I'm like, and I don't think a lot of these guys are about that life. When it comes down to it, when they're like can't breathe and they see black, they tap. You know what I'm saying? There's guys like them that they're like, well, if I fucking lose, then my whole fucking country hates me. You know what I'm saying? Like they have so much riding on their backs that they're like, I'd rather go back to my country in a fucking body bag than go back as a loser. So I don't know, man. But I mean, I'm down to make a bet with you guys if you guys want to lose money.
Sure.
Because and then going back to it, the Holloway and Gaethje fight, wasn't Holloway the underdog?
Yeah, he was.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So yeah, same thing as this. Like, I mean, I would never bet on like an actual like DraftKings Makhachev because that's gonna be like a fucking no-brainer. You're not gonna win much. But with you idiots, yeah, they'll take it.
You know, it's funny. Justin Gaethje said like 2 days ago, he said, I usually don't plan on being alive the day after my fights.
Sick.
That's hard.
And then he got knocked. That's crazy.
Damn, dude.
Oh, but Max Holloway had never been dropped in the ring before, and it happened last night.
Yeah, in the fourth round. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. In the fourth round, I thought that was the last round. So I was like, okay, Holloway won. I think, Gaethje got this one. But when I learned there was another round, I was like, oh, fuck. And that kind of scared me because I was like, Holloway's never been phased like that. And he got knocked down. Like, he went down to his knees. And I was like, that could happen again. I was really scared. So luckily it didn't happen. But yeah. Me and my brother bet some UFC shorts on it too.
Ooh, let's all buy UFC shorts.
They're $120, dude. I want to buy a pair so bad.
$120.
$119, yeah.
I just want to see how I look in them.
No, which ones would you buy? They have the trunks.
Black ones. Probably just black.
No, but they have the trunks. Then they have like the short ones that have the slit, and then they have like
the short ones.
I want the short ones with the slit.
One.
Yeah, dude. I want them as swim trunks, dude.
Oh, yeah.
On the beach.
Yeah.
No, everyone know I'm about that life. I'm down to fight right now, bitch.
Just have your hands taped for no reason.
Keep my gloves in my pocket.
Yeah.
But anything else, guys? No?
I think we did it.
All right. We'll make some bets on the McGregor and Chandler fight. We'll do both. Fuck it if you guys want. But in time, we'll come up with an idea. Maybe not money. I think it's always fun. Like for the podcast, I think it's funny if we do like something on the camera.
Yeah.
As like a bet. Maybe not money because big whoop. Like I think I'd rather give you $20 than I'd shave my head or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we'll come up with that later. Make sure you guys like, subscribe.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. Cheers, guys.
yeah, we were just gonna cruise right past that, were we? Yeah. That one was for Sebastian. Take that to church.
Yeah, take that to church.
Oh, he caught it.
Yeah, I didn't want to be a piece of shit and hit him in the face.
No, you did great.
Imagine you just throw it at my face right now.
It's a little glass bottle. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, go to the YouTube, please. We're almost there. We need 500. We're at 366, so we're almost there.
Please.
Please. Make sure we've been posting a lot of shorts or real. What do they call on YouTube? Shorts on YouTube. So make sure you guys check those out. Like, comment. Go to the Instagram. Follow us on Stop with the Pod at @Jonatondo_comedy, at Emil Comedy, at what's your
Sebleon Show.
Sebleon Show. Make sure you guys go check out Sebleon Show, the podcast. Follow them on YouTube on all the platforms you listen to the podcast. I was on there recently. Emil wasn't because
he's never going to get invited.
Because apparently
everyone's going to keep fucking acting like they want him there, but clearly they don't. Clearly they don't.
What's funny is when I said, "Oh yeah, you guys can both come on," Jordan's like, "No, I don't want to be on there with."
Yeah, he goes, "I think you should do one with Emil alone. I won't go." So it's like, why you don't want to fucking?
There's something going on.
You don't
there,
want
Jordan.
me representing you on other podcasts, or you guys don't want me there. I got to figure out exactly what it is.
You want to tell him or should I tell him?
Just tell me.
We don't fucking like you, dude.
Oh, okay,
you're old.
Yeah.
You don't know anything.
Yeah.
The other day, I said, fucking. Did you guys hear about this Drake beef?
Mm-hmm. And I didn't know.
No, you said a dad joke. You're like, I prefer chicken. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here. You're corny, dude. We don't fucking like you. You're not funny. You dress terrible.
It's a huge fight right now.
Sebas, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. I know that's everything you wanted to say, but I just had to say it for you. But dude, that guy's a piece of shit. Can you believe that he would say
No, but
that?
I do have 5 microphones, so we'll all fit on there.
All around me.
And you act like you can't take one of your microphones if we didn't have 5. You're like,
we have 5.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I thought we were gonna end this, but we're gonna talk about some shit. Hold on, I gotta take this fucking mic off.
You're like, they only have 4 mics.
He's got a little Jack Daniels in his system. He's
hold on. No, but look, okay, as someone that it's your podcast, so I've been to the setup. You have fucking 3 co-hosts.
So?
So fire one of them.
I like to make it a party.
Bro, if we
now, if you could fire one, which one would it be? Tell us.
No, I mean
Eric or Fernie.
Fernie. Who's not pulling his weight?
Well,
Eric or Fernie.
Be honest.
They're both kind of the same when it comes to pulling weight.
They're both not pulling their weight.
I mean, I do all the work. They show up and
we know what that's like.
Yeah, I know what that's like. I know we've talked.
I mean, if I had to, I mean, Eric's been there longer, so he has the seniority.
So Fernie's gonna go.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. See, if we both come on, you're gonna make him have to choose his friends and kick one of them off.
Why do they have to both get up? Like, why can't it just be 5 people?
Is there room for 5 people?
Yeah, there is.
No, dude.
And who said you had to ride bitch in the middle of the couch?
Where am I gonna sit then?
On my lap.
I'm in the closet. Can I sit in the closet? That would be kind of funny, dude. If I sat in the closet.
That would be funny. Oh yeah, the closet.
So we can figure this out then.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Okay, you can come then.
Thanks.
Fine.
That's how
fine. We'll let him mill on.
That's every kid's dream, to be invited to hang out with the cool kids like that.
No, I want you to be like, I don't give a fuck. I got invited. Yeah. That's all that matters. I got what I wanted.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll be like that.
No. Okay, for real. No, dude, we clearly want you to have you on. Honestly,
I thought you were out of town. Like,
honestly,
I get it.
I wanted to message him and be like, oh, were we gonna do a mill? But since it's his podcast and he didn't bring it up, no, fuck that. You do the same thing with me because sometimes your friends invite you to stuff and you're like, well, it's his party. I can't just bring you along. Like they didn't say. So
I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But I want to be on the fucking Sebleon internet show.
Yeah, you're welcome on it.
That's the bottom line.
Can we do it this week? I want to do it right away because I'm excited. Throw us in. Even if you post us later, let's just get an episode out. I want to do it.
I'm out of town this week.
I can't.
No, I'm not.
It's going to have to be like in 2 weeks.
Oh, no. 2 weeks.
Because I have one lined up for Tuesday, and then next Tuesday I have
Bump them, dude.
We'll just go crash it.
Who do you got lined up for Tuesday?
Who do you have?
My girl and then her friend.
Oh, easy bump.
You can
Sorry,
put them in 2 weeks. Put them.
Easy.
What are they going to talk about? Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he wants to talk about Hawaii.
He clearly wants to talk about himself. Yeah, I get you.
I get it.
Yeah, that whole episode was about me, that we made.
Yeah, but I mean, it's your podcast. I make a lot of this stuff about myself.
Jordan's World.
Jordan's World.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We're out. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Love you.